Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War, Carthage Campaign, episode the 102nd. And when we left off, we'd managed to capture Alicia despite casualties, and now we stand on the brink of taking Massila. For we have prepared our siege equipment, I think. I don't know. I really do know. We have actually prepared our siege equipment. So we are prepared to capture a city. I'm just going to do a little bit of merging while we're here, actually. I've just noticed. You get merged with him because there's no point having you all broken up like that. And also you two can merge together. So yeah, we're getting ready to attack and capture Massila. There are a few Romans in the nearby vicinity, but yeah. Really, as it stands, the Julii are breaking up. They are trying to desperately put reinforcements into Lugdunum, basically to prepare for a final showdown. So I do have troops on the way up, and we are going to be dealing with them as we should be. So Captain Obdinal is bringing in some additional Poenis and sacred bands and onagers. Captain Abidus will bring in some additional units as well once he returns to Corduba. And Alicia can start training Poeni infantry right off the bat. So we're going to finish off our retraining, and we're going to get a fresh unit of Poenis on the way now. And then we can basically prepare for a big assault on Lugdunum and have the entire western frontier secured. And I'll also, while we're safe now, Limonum will prepare to capture the final town of the enemy, even though right now the population here is extremely low and we really do need to just focus on growing it. So I'm actually going to cut the taxes in Limonum just to encourage additional growth. I do need to get a spy in the area as well. Unfortunately, I think my last spy died because, well, my spies are very good at doing that. Because well, actually, he's over here. Rusicada's over here. I need someone just to be spying on the the Gauls here. They are building an army, as we can tell, but I assume it will not be a very high-tier troops for the Gauls. Just found themselves cornered at the second. So for now, you just continue tailing Captain Asinius and just work out where he's going and what he's up to. And meanwhile, in Africa, we've also got a bit of a situation going on. Captain Theopropides is going to move in and attack Placus Petilius. He is basically the Brutii's last hope of retaking anything in Africa, though looks like Aulus Maxinius is getting ready to make his move. He's building up his troops. He's got a pretty large army, full of mercenaries, but he does have some very tough units there. So my armies at Thapsus should be ready. We are constructing a heavy onager as well, which will, well, heavily destroy the enemy. I think once we've got him out of the way, we can move in on Carthage and Nepta. Though I am planning to move on Nepta very soon, so I am preparing my troops. I am spying on Nepta and also using my assassins just to generally ruin the area. Because I don't really need to send a lot of troops out to Nepta, so I think we can make it happen. So anyway, I've got Captain Theopropides in the area, just in order to give us a boost. I'm also having Admentus Caralis. He's going to join the battle as well. He's going to position himself here, so he is on the frontier, so there we go. And also the garrison of Cirta will be attending this battle just to provide additional support. Now, as far as I can tell, or as far as I am aware, I have not included any artillery in this army, which is good because there will be elephants in the army. However, these elephants will not be under my direct control. Some will be. Cirta's elephants will not be under my control. So, hopefully nothing goes wrong, but it's basically going to be 3 armies against this guy. He has brought a somewhat formidable army. It's not the most formidable in the army in the world, but it's quite large, and I'd rather just try and take it out. Like, just get rid of it. And by the way, we're going to capture Capua. But, yeah, we've got a lot going on, haven't we? Right, but Captain Theopropides, sound the advance. We're going to get rid of Captain. We're going to get rid of him now. So, we're bringing in everything here. And we'll have both of our allies under AI control just because I won't have room to control them. I mean, Admentus' army isn't actually too big, but, yeah. Actually, I could take his army. Yeah, you know, I'm going to directly control Admentus as well. We'll have Captain Zeuxius of Caralis. He will control his own army. So, yeah, we are bringing, well, just over, well, actually close to 4,000 men against Placus Petilius, who has just over 2,000 men. Strength ratio is 7-4 in my favour. Yeah, his army is somewhat of an annoyance. Really, his honour just won't exist. I don't even know why I brought this big army, but yeah. Basically, I want him gone. I want his entire army wiped out. So he does have quite a few archer auxilia lurking in his army. They need to be gone. Need to clean up that artillery. And we just need to be careful with his regular auxilia, who will make using cavalry a bit of a challenge. So let's just get this out. I feel like I'm going very overkill on this guy, but oh well. It's a Brutii family member, and I like to see that they are wiped out as on sight, basically, now. So we'll fight this one on the battle map, and we'll see what happens. Let's do it. I feel like what Sun Tzu is saying is probably very correct for me right now with what I'm doing.
Men,
okay, captains don't make speeches. So, here's our battleground. We're going to get ready. So, I have lots of Sacred Band. I mean, to be honest, I could send Captain Freya Propedes onto Carthage as soon as we're done here because, yeah, this is a significant army I have at my control here. So, Sacred Band are making up the front line of my army, and I'm going to put them in the correct formation. So, that is about 3 lines per unit here. So, that is more than enough to basically create a nice large wall of spears, which is going to move in and smash the enemy to pieces. I do have slingers, so they will take the front as usual in order to provide my slinging support, so we'll put them here. And as for reinforcements, by the way, Corralis is... Oh, yeah, it's Corralis. No, it isn't Corralis. Certus reinforcements. I am just not on the ball, am I? Certus reinforcements will march directly from Certa, which is not visible on the battle map, but it should be about here. And my other reinforcements will most likely come from the north. So yeah, we're basically attacking from every angle on this battle, so we should be covered really. I think the enemy might just panic and have no idea where to turn. Libyan spearmen, by the way, will have a spearman on each flank just to keep cavalry in check. So one on this flank, one on this flank. That'll be cavalry under control, and we'll split our long shield cavalry in half. So 2 units on this flank, 2 units on the other flank, one of which contains my captain as well. So it must just be... Let's just take care not to kill him. And then elephants, you take the rear. We'll clear out those archer auxiliary, and then you are cleared for entry. And Iberian infantry, you're a reserve unit. Not a lot I can do with you, but we'll try and do something with you. But most likely it will be nothing. So let's just get in there and kill this enemy once and for all.
Now the enemy will know fear. Reinforcements have come, and your strength grows once more.
So it looks like all the reinforcements are just coming from one area this time around. So as you can see, all my troops are coming in. So I'm going to group up the reinforcements that are for me to control into this area. Oh wait, no, those aren't my reinforcements. Oh, looks like I don't get to control any of them. Oh well. Fine. We'll let the AI do what it wishes then. Just hopefully it doesn't screw it all up. Really, just the one thing I don't want the AI to do is A, kill the general, and B, I don't want them to bring the elephants in too early, so I hope they don't do that. Anyway, Sacred Band, let's get a move on. Make your line at the road. That's where we'll fight the enemy. So they're all marching in now. We're marching in formation. Libyan spearmen as well. You want to start bringing yourselves forward. Libyan spearmen, come on, come on, come on. Move forward. Iberians, I'll put you about here. Cavalry, we'll patrol the flanks. There we go. Right, everyone has a job now. Elephants, I'm going to keep you back for the second. I'm going to move you up to here. But that's as far as you're going to get to go, because there is still the presence of archer auxiliary on the battle map. Their location is actually on the front line, so this is good for me, because if my slings can get in there and get a few shots off, we might be able to just diminish them before we even have to basically try and snipe them out with cavalry. There are quite a few Libyan javelins in the area, though. They're a concern as well, because they do also confer an attack bonus versus elephants, so we must get rid of them. But luckily they are unarmoured. They are pretty spongy, stodgy, shitty units, so they will die quite easily. Okay, slingers, make your line at the road. Don't get too far forward. Got to wait for the rest of our armies to catch up. We don't want you just to get caught out in the cold and then dead. I also waited on my additional reinforcements to approach. I will suspect that the enemy will retreat quite early on, actually. He knows he's basically lost already. He's got very little chance of winning, so he may just attempt to retreat, but it looks like he's just going to lash out and go for the attack. So we need to be ready to deal with those cavalry auxiliary. So, long shield cavalry, just speed it up a little bit and just be ready to attack. Looks like the new Midian mercenary is going to target my reinforcements, but he's going to keep his cavalry auxiliary back, so he doesn't want to fight me just yet. Okay, slingers are firing at will, by the way. They have just started hitting some of the auxiliary. Looks like we're getting a few kills on them, so that's good. We're taking advantage of the Brutii just being a little bit disorganized. Okay, slingers, I want to move across the road now just to make way for the Sacred Band who are coming forward. But it looks like right now that the Brutii just do not have a single clue. They're trying to work out what they're going to do. They've got cavalry, they've got ranged cavalry here trying to harass my reinforcements. But it isn't working as it stands. So right now, slingers are in a position where they can basically just take the pick and kill whatever they wish. But the enemy might be a bit far away at this point. So right, skirmishers, or slingers. I need to start targeting those Libyans. Just be careful. Don't be too eager just to run forward. There's still a lot of enemies nearby, but you now have your sacred band line protecting your back. Cavalry, I want you there, or at least spearmen, I want you there. Keep an eye on that cavalry because it is looking for a way in. We do have something lurking over there. A few auxiliary. All right, slingers, target those auxiliary. They're trying to get a cheeky flank on you, I'm suspecting, or they're trying to run back to their main army. They're up to something, so I would rather just keep them in check. Okay, get one volley and then run because they're up to something. Okay, right. Ooh, hang on, they're not up to something. What are these guys up to? I actually do think the Brutii does not have a single clue right now. They are trying to do something, but they just don't know what they're going to attack first. They don't know what should be the first move. That's good because now those auxiliary are getting shredded. We're going to shred up those Libyans as well. So should be able to bring our elephants in good time. Right, slingers, get behind the line. Those Velite. Oh no, wait. You can hold position. I was suspecting those Velite gladiators were going to go for you. Try and hit them in the back while they're not facing you. Slingers, you target. Let's see, where have those sneaky little archers wandered off to now? They have tried to escape, basically. Taking advantage of chaos and they've run to the back lines now where I'm going to have to now have my cavalry sweep around and get to them. Okay, those are up to something as well. No, right. Looks like the Brutii are just genuinely just having no luck in this battle today. And I'm suspecting it's either the AI's screwed up because I basically brought so many of my own troops to this battle and it just can't cope, or basically he's retreating. Right, cavalry. Grand Slam sweep time. Elephants, get in here. He's making a run for it. That's fine. He can run away. I'll have Captain Petilius and Careless chase him down. But at least now we have relieved Cirta. The town will no longer be under siege. One of you needs to target that ballista, by the way. That is an open kill right there. And also get a move on. Come on, cavalry. Haste makes waste, but at this point, haste also makes more kills. So get moving. And slingers, call it a day. You're done. Okay. Get in there, cavalry. Just kill what you can. No, don't just stand there and stare at the enemy. Come on. General's already escaped, so that's an annoyance. Just charge him down. Come on. Abandoning the siege equipment as well. Make sure the engineers are wiped out. They need to be gone. Some of you go out and chase down the rest of those Libyans.
Troops have arrived on the battlefield. Send them to the point of crisis.
Oh, looks like I'm getting additional reinforcements, by the way. I'm guessing, like, yeah, to make this game more fair, if I was to bring in millions of reinforcements, I wouldn't be able to bring them all in at once. But yeah, this is basically the point where the enemy is probably going to say, I mean, even if they were retreating, this probably would actually be the point where the enemy would say, fuck it, we're out of here. Because, yeah. Right, anyway, we've got an engagement going on over here. Looks like we managed to tangle with those auxiliary. Let's let the auxiliary go, because they're just going to kill you. Let the auxiliary go. We'll deal with them another day.
As enemies, these men are perfect. They are running from the battle in terror.
I don't think we're going to catch anything else. I mean, it's just, what are those? Principes? Yeah, they're not really worth me chasing down. Nah, sod it. Chase them. Get rid of the Principes. They're of no use to us in this anymore, so get rid of them. Thank you.
Victory lies in your grasp, and there is nothing the enemy can do but run.
Yeah, going overkill probably did push the enemy into a straight up retreat there. So, yeah, clear victory for me. I got all the kills. Adamentus Corrales got 3 kills. And he lost about 10 men. So, yeah. Yeah, victory. Whatever. Done. Yeah. Simple, really. Still, he's going to go on a run now. He's going to try and retreat somewhere. And we're going to stop him. We're going to chase him down. He's probably going to try and escape to Carthage, and that's where I want to go next. I want to capture Carthage now. So, Adventus Corrales, you will be shadowed by Captain Petilius, who will provide you additional support and reinforcements. Oh man, he's going very far back. Right, he's out of our hair for a while then.
Glorious victory!
Okay, right, you did well today. Right. Adventus Corrales, we're going to jack your army up now. So, you are going to take these lovely Sacred Band. They're going to join you. And you're also going to get the war elephants, because the war elephants are better. So there you go. Let's see, what else can we give you? We'll give you a pack of lovely long shields, so there you go as well. So,
Leaving the
oh well,
army.
they've gone there. I didn't mean to put them there. Right.
My liege.
Long shields.
Sire.
I want you
Sire.
here, please. There we go. We've got room for 2 more troops. Take the
Mighty
slingers.
general. Sire.
Actually, no. Have you got Libyan spearmen as well? Let's have a little look.
General.
Yeah, you're going to need some Libyan spears. Right,
Mighty
take the Libyan
general.
spearmen as well.
Sire.
There we
Sire.
go. Alright, pretty nice army now. So we've got Iberian infantry, skirmishers, slingers, lots of sacred band, lots of cavalry, elephants, and let's top it off with an additional unit of slingers. There we go. Captain Philippides, you will enter Cirta now because I'm going to have you stay there for a minute, get you retrained, and we're going to stay here and prepare our next move. Begin recruiting an additional unit of Poeni infantry, and we'll use this to funnel additional reinforcements. Admentus Corrales, begin making your way towards Captain Marcus and prepare to engage him. Or be engaged. It will be one of us two, and hopefully that assassin doesn't walk up and kill you as well. My nearest spy right now is all the way in the south, and my nearest assassin is also all the way in the south as well. So my agents are quite far away. So actually, Cirta, instead of Poeni infantry, prepare me a new spy. I need to plant one within Carthage in order to provide me with open gates and also a full readout. Bodisham the Killer, you haven't done anything this turn by the way, so continue to sabotage this town by blowing up the barracks. As long as Nepta can't produce anything useful, then I will be happy, because it will make taking this town much easier. Right, Demidi, we're gonna get moving within the next turn because I want to get this town taken. So let's see, we've got some Poenis, we've got some Libyans, and elephants. We don't really need too much for taking a town. Get a unit of long shield cavalry in there, and then I'm happy to sign off an attack. We'll get there, taking it with a relatively weak army, but it'll be enough to capture the town basically. The town won't need that much attention, but it will depend on where the enemy goes. But I'm suspecting these lot are going to target Faps, just like the Brutii usually do. Okay, so meanwhile over here we've dealt with Julii for this turn. Not really, we're going to deal with Julii a bit more this turn, but we dealt with a Brutii for now. We got them on the run, they're running back to their strongholds, and we're going to work towards capturing Nepta and Carthage. So now let's deal with the Scipii. Right now the Scipii are in the process of ruining themselves. It looks like we've got a rebel diplomat on their borders for some very strange reason. My spy was actually kicked out for once, which is very rare for happening, but I'm going to put him back in. And there we go. And yeah, right now the garrison of Capua is not very good. It's just, I mean, yeah, there's a unit of urban cohorts who are like gelled the hell up, but really they don't have a lot. So we're gonna set sail now, and we're gonna basically move in to capture Capua within a turn, or at least it's gonna take multiple turns, but you get the gist. So my units, as you can see, they are capable of not moving across the entirety of this island within a turn, but they are more or less capable of doing it. So I'm going to leave behind one unit, of course, because we need to have a garrison of some description, and I'm going to leave behind the mercenary peltasts. They won't be most necessary in the siege. But I actually need to have my navy just parked up here. So right. Everyone but the peltasts, board that shit, and we are moving to Capua. I know this puts Corrales in a bad mood because it's going to sulk now, but we are going to be at Capua now within 2 turns, and we're going to take that town. Now, my navy here isn't the strongest, it's just mainly made up of triremes and biremes, so I'm actually going to break the blockade of Carthage for this second, have the quinqueremes act as an escort. Just need, I mean, we are actually at the point now where we're taking control of the seas, but I just want this. I've got a lot riding on this invasion. So also Corrales, we are repairing the walls, and we are just currently having a bit of a sulk. First things first, switch to growth because that usually helps us. Re-recruit the peltasts, and then we'll just go for basically mass recruitment drive. So we'll just start recruiting lots of Iberian infantry. So or anything I can afford really, which isn't a lot. Yeah, I might have fucked myself here. Right, just start a mass recruitment drive of town militia because, you know, I just don't do peasants. So just do a mass recruitment drive of these guys. I'll see if there's anything I can just put on hold for a turn, like in terms of recruitment or construction, just because, yeah, I've kind of scobbered myself there. Limonum, yeah, anyway, that's just a simple retraining. Alicia, I'm just going to take those Poeni infantry off you for a turn just so I can just spam out more of these guys. There we go, right. Alright, it's not doing the best in the world, but look, even if Corrales has to rebel for a few turns, this is more important than that. Getting rid of a Scipii once and for all is you know, it's an appropriate price to pay. Right, anyway, so that's the Scipii and the Brutii I dealt with this turn, so now it's the Julii's turn. So,
Mighty General.
biggest move we're going to make this turn is we're going to capture Massila. Yup, Panherdus, you know what you're doing. Get in here, capture Massila. Be on the lookout for Captain Queso's tricks, though, because he might try and do something, but for now, just get in there, take this town, and then 2 down. Look at them to go.
Engage
So,
the enemy.
2 sapping points will be enough to take the town. We'll be able to just break the walls, and basically we'll just have to do a bit like last time. We'll just have to come in as fast as we can. Luckily, the garrison here is pretty weak, so we should be in with a good chance. And also Captain Queso won't be joining us. So it's just us against Captain Galerius. His army consists of 2 legionary cohorts, so if we... Well, let's just hope that the same thing that happens at Alicia doesn't happen, but basically we're going to get in quick, barrel them down. Really, I think the most appropriate thing to do would just be just a mass cavalry charge as soon as the wall comes down. That would probably be the best thing to do. So, battle is well in our odds, so let's just try and do this efficiently and without casualties. And then once we control this town, we'll construct a fort once we've just have the area secured, and then once we've done that, we're in a position where we can just sit around and say, hello, Julii, you've lost all your outdoor holdings, so we're going to invade Italy at some point.
The bloody day has come. This will be the last for many, come what may. Our enemies will fall today. Some of us may soon be dead, but the survivors will drink to their memory. So, fight with honor. That way, you are remembered with honor!
Good thinking, Yutpan, but you are always my man of the hour. So, we have 2 angles of attack today. We have one that is near the gatehouse, very dangerously close to the gatehouse. And then we have one that is dangerously close to some towers. Either which way we go, we must make it our first primary objective upon entering the city to firstly gut out whatever's nearby in terms of a garrison, but focus on capturing towers and walls so they don't start shooting us down. So, smart move as always. We're going to put this lot as far away from the sapping points as possible. Don't want the gate to start shooting us down. Depending on whether Julii go, it might just be best to concentrate our assault on one wall only. I suspect what I'm thinking in my head what the Julii will do is I'll put 1 unit near wherever I choose to breach, and the other unit will just camp on the plaza. So, I think we'll be making the right choice here. So, I'm going to send out the weaker unit, the more expendable unit of Iberian infantry. They'll focus on just marching in basically immediately. They'll run in, sap the wall, and then we're done. Our frontal attack force, we're dealing with legionaries, so really want to be sending in something like Sacred Band, but obviously we need to control the walls first. I am actually going to... I should have merged these cavalry, by the way, but I'm gonna plan to basically do a mass cavalry charge. We're gonna charge the cavalry in, smash through the first unit, and then we're going to run in with our additional Iberian infantry, or our Libyan spearmen, in fact. So, Libyan spearmen, I want you ready to basically to come in once this has happened. Get in there, capture gatehouses, capture towers. You know what you're doing. Slingers, I don't think we're going to have much use out of them today, but I'll just put them there just in case. Elephants, these elephants are very depleted now at this point. I am gonna have to make it a point to ship some additional ones, which I can do actually now that we're no longer at siege at Cirta. So I'm gonna send some additional elephant reinforcements to Europe. General Yutpan, I want you in the cavalry charge, but I'm not having any initial cavalry charge. I don't want to risk you just suddenly dying. So you know, I'm just doing this for your own good. And Sacred Band, you're going to be my main infantry force. I'm going to bring these in once the town is safely captured. Skirmishers, unfortunately, it's not really your day. I don't think I'm going to have too much of a use for you, so I'm going to put you there. So really, once we've taken this town and this gatehouse, what we've got to do is we've got to just make our way to the plaza. I have just looked at this area, by the way. It gives us relatively direct access to a plaza, but not quite, just because of... Yeah, the plaza's here. I mean, this is one of those irritating proconsul cities, so yeah, it's where there's only one way into the plaza. So we're gonna take this and just go via the temple, which worships Jupiter. Don't know who that guy is, but he ain't called Baal Hammond, so therefore he's got to go. Right. Anyway, we know what we're doing now. Let's just get in there and take this town quickly. Okay, Iberian infantry, you know what to do. Get in that sapping point before that tower shoots you down and kills you all. It's probably going to open fire as soon as you lot just start doing what you're supposed to be doing, so waste no time. But I can't hear it opening fire, so whatever.
The sappers are digging beneath the walls. Soon the earth itself will swallow the cowardly enemy.
And as for the Julii, by the way, it looks like they're just putting all their units in the plaza. That's fine. If they want to do that, then so be it. I'll keep an eye on their movements, though, just in case they do try to defend the wall, the breach. But for now, looks like the enemy might just stay out of my hair, which will make it easier for me to just basically focus on a sacred band charge rather than just throwing all my cavalry in at once just for a big slugfest. But we'll see what happens. There isn't really going to be anything interesting at this point, so we're just going to let the sappers do what they must. Keep an eye on where the Julii go, but right now they're not up to anything. Towers are desperately now trying to shoot us down. They know what I'm up to. So trying to take out the Iberian infantry before we can do anything, but I don't think they can shoot down or like destroy the sapping point, so this isn't going to work for them, unfortunately. I've got more or less all my units in there. Some of them chose not to enter, but fine by them. Anyway, here we go. 20%. 40%. Speeds up really nice, isn't it? Like, boom, 60%. Right. Libyan spears, you know what to do now. I'm going to have you initiate your march once that wall's down. So, you know what, start making your way forward now. You guys know what you need to be doing. Right. Finish the walls off, lads. There we go.
The sappers have done their work. The city walls are down. Now the streets will run with blood.
Okay, Libyan spearmen, get in there and get those walls captured. I'm going to run you in. You got to do it quick. Iberian infantry, you provide support. I want you to get up there and control that tower there. Just so it does not provide any additional firepower for the enemy. Whether or not they do this, I don't know, but... Right, you lot in the city, quick as you can before the Julii begin moving against us. But as it stands right now, the Julii have chosen not to mobilise themselves. Right, so Libyan Spearman Unit A, on that wall, get the gatehouse. Libyan Spearman B, on that tower, capture that tower. Libyan Spearman C, hold the breach and make sure that the Julii do not contest the breach. Get there, enter a guarding formation. Okay, everyone knows what we're supposed to be doing now, so I've got all my units moving up. They are taking fire. Some of my Iberian infantry aren't doing too well, by the way. These guys aren't doing too well. Right, you guys, you've done your job for the minute. Make your way back and link up with the rest of the Iberian infantry, or just stay out of trouble, really. I mean, you guys can stay there if you want. Right, so everyone knows where we need to be going. These guys have got control of the walls. We've got control of that tower.
Send your troops and take the rest of the settlement.
Right, guys, up there, get that gatehouse ASAP, please. No dilly-dallying it, please, because I can't move anything until that gatehouse belongs to us. Thank you. Right, gatehouse will become mine, so we can move in all the rest of the everything. So, right, Sacred Band. We should have... Yeah, there we go. Right, the gatehouse is ours. Sacred Band, begin moving in. Once those spearmen are up there, I'm going to have them take control of all towers that will pose a threat to my march route. So, we will be in safe control of this area. Spearmen, I want you to... Do we need control of it? No, we don't need control of those walls. Okay. Spearmen, you can make your way back down now. You've done your job for right now. Just hold the breach area, basically. Just to make sure that we have no enemies coming in. So I want you to hold this area. You lot hold this street here. And then, yeah, the enemy shall not attack us at all. See, I'm making this way too strategic for what is basically a very, very easily winnable battle. Cavalry, by the way, you can begin making your way towards the city. Bring Yutpan with you, you know. May as well have him come with you. It's all cavalry, really. Elephants can come in as well if I want, actually, but I'm going to save that until we've got control of more towers. But yeah, we could actually just bring the elephants in and just let them do the work, if I'm honest. They could have a very easy time of it, so... Elephants, initiate your approach as well. Okay, Libyan spears, you've done a fantastic job getting control of that gatehouse. I need control of more of the towers. Make your way to this area, and then we should have control and a safe marching route towards the temple. Because, yeah, we can march up here, and then... Oh, wait, I'm sorry, the road's stupid, isn't it? Right. We need control of a few more towers, then. We need control of all towers up to there. That should give me guaranteed safe access to the temple district. So, it looks like my guys know where they need to go, so they're just going to make their way forward. Towers might try and fight back, so you know what, guys? Yeah, your stamina's good. Make it quick. in case the towers do try and fight back. But you guys know what to do. Take the towers, install our own archers, which we do through the power of magic. And then we got this one sorted, really. Right, Sacred Band, they're all coming in. Cavalry, they're all coming in. Slingers, shall I use my slingers? You know what, slingers, you stay out of it for today. I'm going to keep those units back. Cavalry and infantry should be enough to win this day today. Don't need to throw everything at it. Still controlling more and more of the city now. This is perfect. Not sure if I need to bring my Libyan spear. Actually, I'm going to bring the rest of these Libyan spearmen in. Once these Libyan spearmen have done their job, which, to be honest, you know what, guys, let's not even bother with this crowd control thing. It is very clear to me that the Julii have no interest in moving their troops. They're just going to stay on the town square. So, Libyan spearmen, I want you to move in, because you're going to be like a frontal support unit. It'll be up to you to basically absorb pillar fire. So, make your way towards the temple now, and I will see you over there. Never know, you might bait the Julii as well. If you do that, then you can start softening them up for us. You guys should, I mean, alright, you guys are only Libyan spearmen, but, you know, you've got some slight upgrades on you, and I trust you. So you might be able to, you know, start hurting the enemy. I've got my Sacred Band in here now. Sacred Band will start your match once the, well, actually, I'm going to have to start your match now. So, Sacred Band, make your way up to the Temple District as well. I'm going to have you positioned here, though, just so then I can get the Libyan spearmen in front of you, but you know what to do. Just get moving. Keep the momentum up. It's all going to plan now. Now I've got all my cavalry coming in now. So right, cavalry, we're going to control the Temple District fully. So I'm going to have you position yourselves here as well. Could try and take control of that street, but to be honest, I think that's just making too much of an effort. It's just going to be too much of a slog for us. So yeah, we're just going to leave it at that. Spearmen, by the way, they've captured the towers. They've done a fantastic job. They're going to make their way down here as well and prepare to contest against the Julii. So we'll put them there and we'll see what happens to them. All got their marching orders spread out across the walls. Elephants, you will also be waiting at the temple. Make your way to the Temple District and prepare for your next order. Right, so we're going to speed this up now just because there isn't really a lot to witness. I'm not even going to bother with these Iberian infantry. You know what, Iberian infantry, go home. You've done your job for today. I may need to replenish you anyway, so I'd rather not lose any more of you. So this is all going swimmingly, isn't it? Elephants have gotten a bit stuck in the gates, but oh well. I mean, I make a perfectly convenient big hole in the wall and they don't use it. How about that, eh? How about that? I should try and build this town on Medieval Engineers, and for those of you who don't know, Medieval Engineers is probably one of the most addictive games in the world. Building my own like little Roman fort on that game. Oh shit, sorry, I mean Carthaginian fort, but you know, it's a good game. I mean, like, just like building stuff though. I like those kind of Minecrafty sandboxy games. They're always relaxing to me, very relaxing. And we'll zoom this map in a bit more because we can. As it stands, the enemy just continues to make no move against me. Yeah, the enemy just doesn't know what they're doing really, if I'm honest. They're just sat here and they're very willing for me just to capture a city off them. So yeah, thanks Julii, thank you. Could always use an extra city in my collection, and basically that is what you are gifting me today. I do wish that the enemy would get a move on, but it seems they are not. Somewhat annoying, I know. Still, Libyan Spearmen will make up the front line of assault, then the Sacred Band, then the cavalry and the elephants. That's the way I've got it planned out. These enemies won't know what'll hit them, because right now they've made the very strange X formation, which I don't know if anyone's ever used that in battle, but to be honest, it probably isn't really very good. So, yeah. Let's get rid of all these notifications, because we know that they all just basically are telling me the same thing, that I'm winning the battle. We've got to get rid of that gaudy temple, by the way. I mean, it is hideous. Looks nothing like a good Carthaginian temple. Ours blend in with the town. They don't just sit there looking absolutely bloody huge for no reason. Right, anyway, I've got units lining up now at the Temple District, so units are getting into position. So, Libyan Spears, I want you to get here, and I want you to line up and prepare for the assault. So, I want you here, and I want you preparing to assault the enemy. You will absorb the first line of pillars. Sacred Band, I want you there, and I want you to prepare to basically move in and go for the kill. So right, you guys have got your orders, so I'm just going to speed up again because I'm just going to be an addict to hitting this button today because, well, yeah, things aren't exactly taking off, are they? Elephants, by the way, since things are moving along, I'm going to have you positioned here and ready to rumble. ready to rumble and grumble and trumble. If we could try and get control of enough of his plaza, then this life will be made much easier for us, really. Anyway, the Julii still choose to take no notice of my men, even though I'm now basically explicitly marching units onto the plaza. So you would think they would take that as a massive insult at this point, but yeah. They're just going to sit here and pray this X formation works. It's a very strange X. Usually the cross is in the centre of the X rather than where it is right now. Yeah, it looks a bit off, doesn't it? Right. Come on, men. Form up. Looks like the Julii finally taken notice of me. Good. Cavalry, I need to get ready and start moving in. Libyan spears, you're about to get a fight, so they're going to throw their pilums at you. Put your brave faces on, lads. Right, enough of them to absorb all the pilums, unfortunately, but they're doing their part. Keep absorbing, lads. Right, get in there and clash. Sacred Band, I didn't mean to put you in that move order, by the way, but if you could try and move up and flank, that's going to be fantastic. Elephants, I want you in this battle as well. Get moving. Cavalry, get in there, start hitting. I mean, God, it's like a funnel. It's like a shoot, isn't it? Everything's just coming in and pushing the Julii. I mean, they're already losing that engagement there, right? Cavalry, focus fire on the unit that isn't in engagement right now. Start putting the pressure on them. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be an easy win for me here. I'm going to lose a few of my cavalry over. Then again, they were due for remerging and removing and stuff like that. It was time they had some admin done right. By the way, Yutpan himself, he is engaged in battle, currently just slaughtering the Julii. Doing a very good job there. They're wavering, they're about to break and basically make themselves useless in combat. Okay, elephants, peel around the flank, you know what to do. Sacred Band, we could be a little straighter there, let's come on. Libyan Spearmen, I want you around the flank. By the way, my men aren't losing morale because, well, let's face it, they've won. Elephants are now just moving in, they're just getting in there, getting in the frenzy. Elephants, I want you to, I did say try and move around the flank. I know you could try and just take a shortcut through my own lines, but at the same time it's a bit inconvenient for me. Anyway, they've got in there, they've joined the battle, and basically, yeah. This is a strategy known as just fucking throw everything at them without a second thought, because, yeah. Right now it's just going to result in basically only one result. The Julii are going to get blitzed and mulched. There goes the captain.
The enemy general has been killed and his men lose hard.
Okay, what's left of the enemy now? How many have we got left? About 17 men left, and just over 20 men left. They're surrounded for elephants. I'm going to pull you out a little bit just because I don't want you to go berserk, because that's really inconvenient for us. I think one of the elephants actually died, by the way. That's a shame. I don't know though, because I haven't spotted a great big elephant corpse yet littering the field. Oh, there it is. Alright, we lost an elephant. That's a shame, but oh well. Every battle has sacrifices, and there's only one guy left, actually. Just a standard bearer. Those guys always seem to live really long and be really brave. Except now he's actually... Oh, no way. Oh. He tried to psych us out. Okay. Someone kill him. Try and kill him properly, please. Using mountain blade style hit detection there. Alright, he's faking us out again. Go on, kill him properly. He's surrounded and yet he still won't die. Oh, wait, he's dead now. Alright, who's left then? Just one. Oh dear, he just got thrown around by like an... Oh, yeah, push him around. That's really fun. Yeah. Alright, I think he's dead. Oh, hang on. Oh. I think this guy has magic powers. Alright, elephant, just keep trying. I'm sure you'll get it this time. Unless he just keeps fit. Yeah, no, you didn't stamp on him properly there, did you, Stampy? Right, come on. There, you punched him a bit. Thank you. Oh, well, we're taking the plaza anyway, right?
The enemy cowards run! Drive them from the battlefield!
No, kill him properly. Come on. I know. Whoop.
Victory lies in your grasp, and there is nothing the enemy can do but run.
Excellent. Another Julii town belongs to me now. We can control Massila freely and with only a bare minimum of losses. The Julii actually killed more than I killed, but then again, given the numbers and my, to be honest, not exactly fantastic strategies, that kind of is appropriate and makes sense. Anyway, we'll go for an occupation where we'll get a lot of money. However, we are going to get a lot of shit for it. So actually, an enslavement will actually work for me as well, because I do need to grow a few towns. And actually, I'd get an okay amount. Or we could just go for an extermination just for the public order. Yeah, this town could be actually very likely to rebel against me, so I think an extermination may be appropriate, but I'm going to go for an enslavement. And enslavement actually didn't kill the public order anyway. Good. Right. So we've enslaved Massila because I need to distribute some areas. And it got Lamernum expanded. So see, a happy result. I can expand Lamernum, expand the army, and then we can move on capturing Conde Redonum. See, all works out in the end for us. Massila, by the way, I want you to engage in retraining basically everything, but I'm going to merge some of the cavalry just so then we can just save on some retraining costs. So there we go. Right, and you can merge there. Okay, let's just have a look at that again then. So, right, do some retraining. There we go. Perfect. All fits in like a nice tickety clock. Oh, and make sure the walls are repaired as well. Jeez, right. Yeah, maybe I should take some of this out, right. Prioritize wall repairs first, because, you know, there's a big hole in the wall. So, right. You, and, oh, wow, that was expensive. Right, merge those guys into that unit. There we go. Right. There we go. Now I don't have to pay for their retraining. So, right. Yeah, that'll work. Right. So I've got everyone retrained there. We'll move on to training additional troops from Massila. We may get attacked by the Julii, but yeah, that's a good result there. Another town falls to me. Now we just need to take Lugdunensis, and then we basically have control of the Julii's western frontier, and we'll be ready to move in for the kill. So now that's the Julii I dealt with for this turn. And should I call that an episode? We're getting close to 3/4 of an hour. So you know what? I think we'll just play this one a little longer. We're going to go to the next turn and see if the Romans send out a big response to all the big moves I'm making. So, let's see what happens, eh?
We're surrounded.
Okay, so we're under siege somewhere, and Karalis is sulking. So, right. Luckily, Karalis' public order is actually beginning to increase, so that's okay. Recruit additional town militia just to keep the area happy. Right, so apparently we're under siege somewhere as well, because I heard the words, "We're surrounded," and Nabomatis is under siege. Looks like Captain Queso saw the opportunity to take the town while I left a less than stellar garrison in the area. Okay, how long can we hold out? 7 turns, right, we're cool then. Captain Abaddonul, I want you to move in there and basically knock his teeth out, please. I'm not sending troops from Massila to deal with this because I need to keep the strong frontier in Massila, so he will be capable of dealing with this small little annoyance that the Julii have sent against us. Didn't really think he would go for Nabomatis. I thought he'd just run to Massila while we were repairing the walls, but oh well, each to their own. And the turn report, by the way, is positive because there's money in the coffers, and we did some repairs of walls. And then recruitment report tells me that Corduba and Tingi have produced additional sacred band, while Thapsus has some heavy onagers for my use, Karalis some town militia, and Serta a new spy. And that's actually it. So Serta, I want to take your new spy, who is called Milcharam Abdera. How good is he? He's terrible. Good, right. 75% chance to infiltrate the town, 55% chance of infiltrating Placus' army, so go for the town, just run for the town. There we go, right. Looks like Carthage is trying to increase its garrison, so, ooh. Hairy garrison there, but with all the sacred band I'm bringing to this battle, we should be okay. Serta, produce a new assassin as well, because he's following us around, and he's going to become a pain for us, so deal with him. You will deal with Placus Petilius this turn, so you may not be able to take Carthage in one go. I think what we'll do is we'll have to hold the town to ransom for a bit, and then I will send for additional reinforcements from Thapsus, for it looks like Aulus Maximian's on his way over, so we'll see where he goes, and then we'll pursue him as soon as he enters my own territory. Diplomatic information, by the way, follows as thus. Thrace has gone to war with the Britannians, so I don't know what the strength of Thrace is, but I know that they're basically on their last ropes. Britannia has also broken their alliance with Parthia, so that's not good news for the Parthians, because I know that the Parthians are on the brink as well, just holding Tribus Sake, and, or is it Tribus Alani that it is? Yeah, it's Sake. Alani is controlled by Scythia, but Scythia have actually made an alliance with the House of Julii. Is that a concern for me? No. If the Scythians were to go to war with me, it would take them a very long time to reach my lands anyway. And since we're at war with the Britannians, that creates a more than generous buffer zone, so We're cool. Okay, Admentus, by the way, I can't really put any mercenaries in your army, but yeah, we're going to deal with Placus Petilius once and for all, and then we can make our move against Carthage. As for you, Milcarum, looks like the Julii are just being silly. Aulus Terentilius is just going to continue keeping his distance, so that's fine. Continue making your move. You'd think at this point the enemy would be thinking, oh my god, a naval invasion, what is going to happen, but it's okay. Best thing is, if we can actually take Capua and make a fast escape, we might even be able to make a move on Sicily. I mean, do this, then we'll go and retake Lilybaeum. Chermes, I need to move in for a blockade, by the way. Blockade Capua, make sure that the Scipii run out of money, because that's basically their main source of income right there. Okay, right, cool. So we'll deal with Placus Petilius this turn. The Scipii dealt with. The Julii, looks like they're up to something here. I'm seeing movement. What do we know about Lugnum? It's moving, so looks like Captain Marcellus is on the move with a sizable army, but since the strength banner reads so low, that raises a concern that his army might not be very good. How are we doing for money, by the way? How bad is it? Actually, we're projected a generous profit this turn, so alright, we're okay. We're enough to do some recruitment. Recruit an additional unit of Poeni infantry and prepare to make our move on Lugdunum. I think Alicia will provide a majority of troops here, just because I'm concerned that, you know, like we've got Captain Asinius here. He's probably going to be on his way in a minute, but honestly, I really can feel it. This is the beginning of the end for the Julii. They are now basically fading out. The Brutii still seem to remain a key rival for us to attack and destroy, but on the upside, that army must have wandered off, or we don't seem to have a trace of it, unless it was Captain Marcellus I was following, and my short-term memory just continues to prove to be terrible. Okay, Eshmunazar, what can we do with you? There's no one to kill in Lugdunum, is there, apart from Marcus Caladius, but since you're so awful at your job, there isn't really a lot of stuff we can do with you. Alright, it's less than a half chance, but try and kill Captain Marcellus, and I'm going to see if it will make you any good, except you ran into a spy and then missed your target. Well done, idiot. Right. Thrilling, isn't it? Right. By the way, Admiral Mytones, you no need longer to be blockading shit, don't you? Because we own Massila's port. Blockade Rome. Very bold move to blockade Rome, but hey, do it. If we blockade Rome, then we've got them screwed. By the way, this entire plan does hinge on Terentilius not moving his troops back to Capua. If he moves his troops back to Capua, I need to quickly jump ship and not attack. If he does that, then I'm invading Sicily or Carthage, one of the two. It really is all about timing with taking Capua, but you know, we're gonna time it right and then we're gonna do it. Okay. Okay. I'm putting it off, aren't I, really, this battle with Placus Petilius, by the way, but look, I think we could have easily crushed him with Captain Theopropides' army alone. Admentus Corralis now brings a hybrid army of, you know, Theopropides, his own army, and then everything else. So I think we have enough troops to take him out in the field. Make your way over and take him out. I know that the Brutii are trying to funnel as many reinforcements into Africa as possible just to prepare for their last stand, but at this point, they are beyond screwed. Okay, here we go then. So Admentus Corralis, still yet to prove yourself, if I'm honest. I haven't really seen anything good out of you, and to be honest, I only begrudgingly allowed you in this family. So yeah, look, you've got a decent amount of men under your control. You outnumber him by over 500 men, close to 1,000. He has put additional archers in his army though to deter my cavalry, or at least my elephants, and he's also definitely got a lot of missile cavalry. We need to clip their wings, but apart from that, his infantry is nothing special, so we should be able to move in and kill him with not a lot of misery. So it's a 4-3 strength ratio in my favour, so that does mean there is a chance that Placus may try and give us a slip again, but let's wait and see. Will he run or will he fight? Let us see as we try and make sure this battle isn't really, really tight. And also that my men don't perform like absolute shite.
Today is a good day for death. If we are to die, then let us do so honorably. And let us send many of our enemies howling into the afterlife. And remember this above all. The gods watch us today. Be sure they are not ashamed by your actions. Now advance!
Okay, men, get moving.
Await my order.
We're in the nice, not really very deserty fields near Carthage. We're on the border, really. The original border that we held with the Numidians. So it's like when the Numidians were trying to push into my territory just to make my life all the more worse. But now I get to push back into my lands. It's to charge home, the homeward bound march. Oh, and once we take Carthage, I can have it restored as my capital as well. Since people don't stop moaning about that. Yeah, I'm not naming names, but yeah. Once Carthage is mine, it shall be restored as capital. No other town should take the honour, not Thapsus or Tingi. They are my major towns, but not my liberated... Well, they're my liberated towns, not my capital towns. For now, Carthago Nova remains my main base of operations, if only really just to keep the people satisfied in Iberia and Europe. Anyway, let's just place one band of cavalry here. We'll place an additional band of cavalry over here. And then that's our cavalry sorted out. We've got our main line made of a sacred band formatted in the correct area, more or less. Slingers will take the front as usual, so there we go. Slingers go to the front. They know what they're up to. And then Iberian infantry, you are reserve and support. Really should have you in the front actually just as pillar fodder. So yeah, I'm going to put them at the front. So Slingers are just going to move you a bit more forward. I know I've got a lot of sacred band and I could just make it the front line, but that would be a bit cocky, wouldn't it? So Iberian infantry, you're going in the main line. You know your job is to absorb and make sure that my sacred band do not just get pilled to death, because then that can kind of screw things up for them. Spearmen, one spearman per flank, please. Very good, spearmen in every flank. Elephants, I'm going to keep you here, but you can't move in any further than that because we need to take out the archers before we can effectively use you. And skirmishers, you're at the back, providing missile support. Right. Everyone knows where they need to be. Let's get going. Looks like the Julii, the Brutii are trying to spread themselves out a little bit, but it's not really what's going to happen. They're making their formation now. Slingers begin moving forward. Actually, the Slingers hold position. Let's see if he's actually making a formation, or if he's going for a wild charge forward. Right, he's charging. No way he isn't. Okay, I can deal with that. Balearic Slingers up. Something's already in range, so they're just already beginning to open fire on the Auxilia. They're panicking. Roman archers are coming in as well. So Slingers target the Roman archers. Looks like he's going to wildly move all his infantry in at once. Okay. Very strange, but yeah, there might be merit to the strategy. There isn't really. Alright. Still, at least he puts his missiles right next to me. I managed to wipe out those Roman archers, really, because I know what they're up to. They're just going to target the elephants right away, but that's why we're taking them out now, before they could even open fire. There we go. We've got them on the run. We've got them all loosened up. Our Auxilia are currently lurking in the back of the army, so we need to get a cavalry unit around to dispatch them. Still, Roman archers, they're gone. Well, nearly gone. There's 3 of them left. 1 of them left. Get someone, give him the last volley. Perfect. Right. Target the Libyan mercenaries. You target the Auxilia. Looks like the enemy's going to try and send some units around the flank, by the way. Libyan spears, get ready to intercept. Oh, wait, you're sacred band, aren't you? Stop. Okay. Spearmen, get around there, intercept. Slingers, to the back of a formation now. Slingers, you need to retreat out. All of you out of there. No fire at will privileges, by the way. Right, they're targeting the cavalry. Cavalry, get out of there. Libyan spears, get in their back. Well, they're busy. No, we're just trying to send their... By the way, elephants have opened fire on us, so that's good. They've got 2 Navy elephant archers. Okay, Libyan spearmen got in there and engaged them. Right, send a unit of cavalry. Get in there while those Veletae gladiators are busy. Sacred band, maintain your formation, by the way. Right, meanwhile over here, looks like the enemy isn't really up to much, so right. I want to put my slingers back on the flank and provide additional missile support over here. Right, meanwhile over here, what's going on? Got our cavalry right into the enemy. They're gonna break quickly. It's just like squeezing an orange, really. They're shaken, they're wavering. Libyan spearmen knew what they were doing here. Right, cavalry auxiliaries moving in now. They're gonna try and get a piece of a pie. Right, I've got additional cavalry in this area. No, I don't. I don't know where they all are actually. They've all run off actually. Right, cavalry, come on, come on, come on, come on. Can't just sit in the back. Can't wait in the wings. Some of you need to get in there and move in against those cavalry, except we're going to keep running away, but yeah. Right, meanwhile, what's going on over there? Right, we've got some Numidian mercenaries trying to run around and cause trouble for us. Okay, good job, lads. We got that cavalry out of here, right? Libyans, continue to guard the flanks. Cavalry, I want you to reform your formation and prepare for my next move. For now, just keep it conservative and keep it neat. Okay. Elephants are just continuing to open fire, by the way, but just getting some nice little kills, as it seems. So, slingers, while the enemy's in a mess, reform your formation at the front and prepare to open fire again. May as well take advantage of the enemy's disorganization. Luckily, they don't take advantage of my inability to speak. Right. Keep moving forward, lads. We've got these enemies well under control. Libyan spearmen, by the way, I want you just watching this flank, by the way. Just keep ready in case the enemy tries to do something annoying. But round 1 goes to me for definite. Still got those archer auxiliary in the back, though, which are preventing my elephants from moving forward, but basically if anything comes towards my front line, my elephants can basically start shooting them. Slingers, target the auxiliary. Balearics, target. Oh, you got the Velite gladiators in. Right, 1 volley and you're out of here. Go, 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 go. You guys get out of here as well. Go, 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 go. I gave you an order to move, by the way. Skirmish, lads. Mush, mush, mush. Don't let the Numidians try and run into you and just bully you. Alright, Libyan spearmen, they're going to run away, so no point really trying to maneuver you in here. Okay, by the way, Iberians have been engaged by auxiliary. They're going to do their best to hold out. Got my elephants just opening fire, just trying to provide some additional missile support. Balearics, I want you to move into the flanks and do your thing. Numidian cavalry have thrown themselves in against my sacred band, by the way. You could probably already tell what the result was, even though it's actually my Iberians who did the work. Okay, Iberians, guard formation, no chasing. Restore your formation. Don't chase enemies. Let them stand, because right now the legionary cohort did manage to take down my band of Libyans. So right, cavalry or sacred band, I wish I could speak. Get in there, because right now my Iberians have just been pillumed and it's not doing a whole lot of favours, but it's okay. Elephants are just getting in there, just trying to mangle them. Right, cavalry, we're going to start trying to sneak around the flanks. We're going to look for our opening now. Slingers, by the way, Slinger Squad, I want you on this flank here, and I want you to just take down anything that tries to come close to us. You lot move up and keep an eye on the enemy. They may try and slow me down, so I'll stop me from executing my plans to take out that archer auxiliary. Okay, right. The weakest cavalry, go and occupy those Numidians. Keep them occupied, keep them away from my men. Sacred Band, how are you doing? You're doing okay. I'm going to have 1 unit stand here and prepare to support you. Because you guys are going to need support. It looks like this is where the battle's going to climax. So, Iberians, let's get you here as well and get you providing some additional support. Because the enemy's going to try and throw everything at these guys. So, cavalry, get in the back and get in there. Additional cavalry, get in the back, get in there. Meanwhile, over here, we managed to catch up to those Numidian mercenaries. We've got them slowed down. We're going to get them killed. Cavalry's got right in the back of the men there, already pushing them into a rout, so that is fantastic for us. Archer Auxilia are beginning to show their hand. Unfortunately, it looks like, oh dear, we managed to somehow lose to those Numidians. That's always an annoyance. Right. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Okay, guys, keep it up, keep the pressure up. You got these guys on the run now. Cavalry, pull out of this fight, though. I can't risk losing you at this stage. Need you, still need you, right. Cavalry. Where be those archer auxiliary? They're still there, still lurking in the back, right. Begin moving in and see where you can get them. By the way, Numidians are trying to pursue my men. Hopefully they won't do anything that's going to cause them to be a nuisance. Right, Sacred Band, keep moving in. Push this line forward. Iberians, get in there and just keep the enemy busy while I prepare my Sacred Bands for the engagements. I'm trying to surround them. Additional Sacred Bands, by the way, I want you... He's retreating! He sounded retreat order, right. All units move in. Elephants, get in here. At least, elephants, get to those Praetorian cohorts. I forgot you even had Praetorian cohorts. Right, get in there and knock them out, right. You lot, take out the Principes. You focus on the Velite gladiators. Just get in there, find a unit, kill a unit. I don't care what it is, as long as it's dead. Placus will escape, of course, because he's already basically leading the retreat, but we'll kill what we can. That's all we can do, really. Right. Cavalry's getting in there. We're just chasing them down. I know we're chasing down spear units, really, but it's alright. Their morale's so low, we might just be able to push them over the brink instantly. But they're not going to push. Right. Get out of there, or just rout like the fucking sissies you are, right. Pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out. Just focus on units you can kill. Or just run away again, right? You're kind of making my offensive lose steam here, but I'll forgive you for now because we can fall back to Carthage for now. At least I managed to basically give this army a big bloody nose that will keep them away for a while. That elephants, by the way, have just mangled what was left here. I could have brought them in earlier, but those archer auxiliary were just sitting there waiting to do something annoying, so I couldn't really. Okay, elephants, I need you moving up here and to provide some support against those principes, because my cavalry is not being very good right now. They seem to be running away a lot, which is not something I really expect out of these guys. You lot have engaged archer auxiliary. Guys, please win against the archer auxiliary. I don't know how you... If you lose to archer auxiliary, then something's gone really fucking wrong. Come on, kill them. I'm hoping these guys don't join the fight. If these guys join the fight, I'm pulling you out. I'm trying to keep tabs on where the general is. Right now he's over there, so he shouldn't get engaged. Right, guys, stick it to the archers only. Right, we've got them on the run. Right. No. Not the auxiliary. Focus your efforts only on these guys. There. Good. Okay, looks like the auxiliary are going to try and play with us. Wait, no, he's going to run away. Good. Right. Turn and take down the archer auxiliary. Managed to herd them away from the regular auxiliary at least, so we can take them out. See that they're all gone. Elephants, you're still doing a fantastic job. They're trying to just snipe out whatever they can. So, elephants, begin moving on those auxiliary. I'll let the cavalry finish off those principes. I just need you to keep on doing what you do best. Just keep moving, keep firing those missiles. Just keep the momentum up, because you guys are just doing an absolutely fantastic job right now. I mean, seriously, these guys are just like fucking tanks in a way. It's just like having a big armoured vehicle that has a minigun on it, basically. That is what these guys are. They just know what they're doing all the time. It looks like the majority of the enemy's getting away. Kind of wish these guys weren't shooting over here, though. I don't want them to start killing off my own cavalry. Oh well, we'll just hope that it doesn't happen. I think one of them just died. Oh dear. Well, they didn't kill Caelius at least. That would have been annoying. Or at least Adventus Corralis. I don't know why I keep calling him Caelius.
The enemy flee! Chase them from the field and give them no rest or pity!
Elephants, catch what you can. Oh, they've escaped, right.
Victory is sweet indeed! And all the sweeter for being so decisive!
An adequate victory, I will agree. Not the best victory I've ever had. I think some things went wrong in that battle, but hey! On the upside, you know, cavalry letting me down, notwithstanding. Managed to bring down Placus Petilius from being a big threat to hardly a threat. But Carthage now remains very, very strongly defended. I suspect that the loss of my cavalry might make taking the town a little harder. I'll send for reinforcements from Cirta before we engage.
Victory is ours, mighty one!
Good work, Edmentus.
Sire,
For now, I wish for you to make camp and await the enemy. Also, you've had a trait increase, you know. You're a good commander now, that is good. By the way, we can't construct anything. I was going to say just build a fort just to maintain your position, but fine. Just wait there and just do what you need to do. Meanwhile, over here, I'm going to send for additional units of cavalry and an additional unit of Sacred Band and Poenis just to provide some additional help. So there we go. Or at least I can't fit them all in. So, right, you get merged, or I have to do this in my own time, don't I? Right, you. Right, let's merge this cavalry because it's getting weak, so we can trim the numbers down. So there we go. Right. Insert the additional Sacred Band cavalry, or at least the additional Long Shield cavalry. Do we really need it all? Tell you what. Put in the additional Sacred Band and put in the one additional cavalry. There we go. Right, that should be enough for us. Okay, I brought well, 2 units too many. So right, you back to Cirta when you can, please. Okay, there we go. Right, so his army's ready now to begin hurting the enemy. As for us up here in Thapsus, we're going to prepare to attack on the next turn. I don't know where he's going. I assume he's on his way to Thapsus to attack us. Probably in a way I really should actually just walk out and punch him in the face here, but at the same time, there could be something hidden in that fog of war that I can't see, but I could always just send my spy up here and have a look. What do we know about Lepsis, by the way? The garrison is still relatively... Actually, the garrison's quite okay now. Okay, make your way up here and work out what's going on. Right. What we know is he's on his own. Good. We'll attack him next episode. We'll take him out. Okay, but that is actually, by that extension, that is actually where we are going to call it an episode for today, my friends. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. We've made good progress. Another settlement is under our control. Placus Petilius is pushed back. And now we can prepare to, well, the Brutii find themselves quite cornered now, though then again, a cornered foe can be when it's at its most dangerous. For me, lash out with something big. But they are putting their biggest units into Carthage, into Lepsis. They're preparing to go out with a fight. And even then, that's only 1/3 of a battle against the Brutii. We must still capture Sicily, and we must still take their final settlements. They will not be an easy foe to deal with, but an easier foe to deal with maybe the Scipii, for they now find themselves at the point where they may be meeting their end very, very soon. And the same goes for the Julii. We're going to make our designs on capturing Lugdunum and dealing with that little army that snuck around. It's not looking good for the Romans right now. Looks like their empire, or, you know, their republic, or whatever they want to call themselves at this stage, but, you know, their dreams of empire may be coming to an end. See you on the next episode, my friends.